Today I'm going to tie a hex fly, dry fly. It's that time of year, and I'm going to start off with a 700 Dairiki size 6 hook, and actually a size 4 hook. I'm sorry, size 4, nice big hook. I'm going to use brown thread. This is a 3/0 waxed monocore, and I've started off already wrapped onto the shank of the hook. And I'm going to take a clump of moose mane as a tail. No need to stack this or anything. I just kind of prefer a more natural tapered look. Extend that back maybe about half the length of the hook shank. Do a couple soft loops, tie that in. Trim off all the excess. Next, I'm going to take just a small piece of 2mm yellow foam, and I'm going to tie that in about maybe 2/3 of the hook shank just to secure the body, build up the body a little bit, give it some more buoyancy. This is a nice, easy pattern to tie, durable. I'm going to take a small grizzly hackle to wrap up the body. And I'm going to take a piece of very thin copper wire to protect that hackle from when the fly gets eaten by a brown, so it doesn't get toothed and destroyed after one fish. So this will add durability to the fly. So got that all secured up, wrapped tightly. I'm just going to take this foam and palmer it up, wrapping it up, trying to keep it very symmetrical. Wrap it. And then tie it off. And I'm going to palmer the hackle up around it. Give it a little buggy look, a little more buoyancy, a little more. And then I'm going to take the copper wire and wrap that. Try to go right over, work through the barbels of the hackle so you're not crushing them or bringing them down. Right on the stem of that hackle feather to keep the fly durable and keep it from, like I said earlier, getting toothed by a brown. Trim that off. And as far as hackle, I'm going to take, traditionally you just use a grizzly and a brown, but I happen to have this yellow and kind of gray. I'm going to use those together. So I have 3 feathers. I have a yellow, and I'm going to take the grizzly and then the yellow and sandwich the gray or the dun grizzly, sandwich that together. Tie those all in, and I'm going to tie those tips back. Get these all wrapped in. Cut those off. Now I'm going to put in the wings. I'm going to use a just some calf tail. This is going to be a spent pattern. And I'm going to take a little chunk of calf tail. Pull out any excess that it might have. And I'm going to make these wings pretty big. I like having a nice big fly, one that stands out, fish can see, floats high. So I'm going to tie these tips back to start. And I'm going to make it almost, see, the wing is going back to about even with the end of the foam body. Do a couple wraps here. I'm going to take a drop of, actually cut the excess off. Take one little drop of super glue or head cement or something. together. Just on the ends of that calf tail, just so it adds some more durability to the fly. A couple wraps on that. Taper that down so once you palm your hackle, it rides down there good. Now I'm going to pull the wings up. I'm not going to make this an upright pattern, but I just want to get some wraps behind the wings to bring them forward. The hackle will do most of the work, but just a couple good wraps, kind of get them up. Now I'm going to split the wings, just 50-50, and start doing a figure 8 wrap. And this will really bring the fly and give the wings, spread them out. Couple really good wraps. Make sure that you have those wings going straight off to the side and a low profile. You want this fly to be riding low. That's probably good. I'll let the hackle do the rest. Trim off a couple excess hairs there. Now I'm going to palmer this hackle up. Couple wraps behind the wings. Do 2 wraps behind the wings, and then the rest in front. One last good wrap. I'm going to tie those off. Once again, same deal. You want to make sure you keep the head of the fly clear, because you're going to be fishing this fly at night, and you don't want to be fumbling around trying to get your tippet through the eye of the hook when the fish are going crazy. Nice open fly. Leave yourself some room in that eye. Keep it wide open. Trim it off. Then another thing I like to do with my spent flies is I'm going to spin this over and chop down a lot of this hackle so it rides nice and low in the water. So there it is. Foam bodied spent hex. Nice easy fly, durable, floats high, rides low, catches a lot of fish. Good luck.